Welcome to another episode of Eccellenze Italiane. Today we will be speaking with Sebastian from Bigoi Venezia in New York, right after this. Welcome back. Here we have the honor of speaking with Sebastian from Bigoi Venezia, a pasta restaurant based in Manhattan, New York. Nice to meet you, Sebastian.
Nice meeting you as well.
Okay, so first of all, I was wondering, how did you end up in Manhattan, New York from Venice?
Well, I moved to the States many years ago, certainly before you were born. And
That's nice of you to say.
I finished school here, and then I started to work with Italian companies. And for about 35 years, I worked in the luxury fashion business. And
Luxury fashion.
Yeah. And then the companies I used to work with, they end up being bought by other big names that we all know.
Okay.
And I got tired of corporate life, and I decided to turn my hobby, which was sort of cooking, into a business.
Into a business.
And here I am.
Okay, so you've become very successful with basically one special Venetian dish, the Bigoi pasta.
Correct.
Correct. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, for more than 30 years, I traveled all over the world. And although I enjoyed it, it was also hard work. You know. So I used to start in the morning, have breakfast, and then I never knew what time I was going to have dinner. When I had time to get dinner, you go to a restaurant, you ask for a menu, and sometimes they bring you an encyclopedia. And I didn't have neither the time, nor the desire going through everything. So I said, and I knew it was the same. Other people had the same problem. So I said, I'm going to turn something to a formula, very simple. One pasta has to be something very special, and of course, Bigoi is a typical Venetian or pasta from the Veneto region. Something that I always liked, and a small amount of sauces, and serve quickly. Most of it for takeout, although it can be a quick pit stop for many people. And that's it. That was the idea. This worked well.
Okay. Sorry, can I ask you to put the camera up so we can see your face a little bit better?
Yeah.
We can't see your beautiful eyes. There, I can see you very well now.
Yeah, I was afraid to scare the camera.
Okay,
anyway,
so these the Bigoi pasta, obviously you've had to train people to, make the pasta as authentic as possible.
Correct. It wasn't really that hard. I mean, of course, if you find the right people, and through a proper screening, I did find them, and the people I have here are part of the family, I would say.
The part of the family. Anyone else from Venice like you? Any Venetians?
No. It's interesting. All the people that I have here are from Mexico.
No way. Okay.
They're hard-working people, punctual, dependable. So, no, very good people, and they all had experience, and they were trained. And in here, they had to be trained the way I would. So it worked out, and it worked in the kitchen, and then in the front. Actually, in the front, all the girls in the front are from Mexico too. Some of them were born. I mean, they were all born here, but they have the advantage of being able to speak Spanish and English, obviously.
In English.
And we do have people from all over the world. Spanish
From all over
is
the
the
world.
major language here.
And what type of clientele do you get? Are they also
Well,
from all over the world?
it's very diversified clientele. About 50% are local, 50% are tourists or visitors, or interesting enough, people that came here in the past and they came back
Okay.
simply because they liked what they found the first time.
So would you say, if you were to give a percentage of how much of your business is walk-in business and like a pit stop meal, and how much is delivery? Is it like a 90-10?
The takeout business is about, I would say, 90%.
90%.
And yeah, and it is with mostly local people. And there's we have, I mean, there are families that live around here, but also we have offices, lots of hospitals, center for research, especially oncology, some of the best hospitals in the world, and schools.
Okay. Do people like to, I was looking on Google Maps and I saw that you're not very far from Central Park. Do people come and get a plate of pasta and take it over to the park for a picnic?
Yeah, actually, during the spring, summer, fall, quite a few people pick up their lunch or the early dinner and they go to the park. And we see them on the video. Like, they post some of their pictures there or their little sketches. They do go, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, talking about posting, I saw a post on your Instagram page where it seems like you serve the pasta in kind of like a cup or a very deep bowl.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me about that format?
Yeah. Everything was, first of all, everything we serve here is in compostable containers. We do not use plastic at all.
Nice. Nice.
The cups are, we call it craft papers, compostable
A
papers.
cup, yeah.
And our forks are wood forks. Even we serve cheese in a small container, and that's corn plastic. I call it corn plastic, compostable plastic.
Corn. Oh, nice. Yeah. So it's transparent, but it's corn. Yeah.
Correct. So everything here, we don't want to leave any bad carbon imprint on or any garbage or any particular plastic parts on this little blue planet of ours.
On this little blue. Yeah. That's a great policy.
Yeah,
So,
and especially being in an area of very well educated people, most of the customers do appreciate that. And I'm the first
they
one
would appreciate
to obviously to appreciate it. So it's all good.
And so talking about biodegradable packaging choices and the whatnot, where do you source your ingredients from? For example, I also saw on your Instagram, a whole form of cheese, for example, like a whole Parmesan, it looks like. Where do you get your ingredients from?
Well, one of the advantages of being in New York is you can find almost everything here. So the basic ingredients, just like durum wheat, most of them they come from the States or Canada. The States and Canada produce some of the best durum wheat with the highest protein content in the world. As a matter of fact, lots of. Then the meats, America does produce very good meat, and we use certified Angus only, not the regular beef that you find departments, grocery stores. No.
Yeah.
It's all certified
Angus beef.
Angus. Yeah. Same thing with pork. The pork that we use comes from a processor that uses animals that have not been treated with hormones or antibiotics if not needed. So we're very careful with what we use. The vegetables are local. so we know where they come from. The tomatoes come from growers in the Sacramento Valley, and one of the very few growers that let the tomatoes mature on the vine. So they have lots of flavor. By using the proper ingredients, you offer a superior product, and customers always appreciate that.
And they appreciate that.
And
Yeah,
the
I'm
cheese-
sure
and the
it's a
cheese-
very competitive. Pardon
Yeah,
me?
it is. And the cheese comes from Italy.
And the cheese comes from Italy.
Yeah, it's mostly Grana Padano, so it comes from the Grana Padano area.
Okay. Yeah, so do you feel a lot of competition are there local Italian restaurants in the same area?
Well, there are plenty of restaurants, Italian, from everywhere in the world. But no, we have a different business.
You have a different
So,
business.
You know, I've been here 9 years, and the business has been growing for 9 years, so I guess it's not that bad.
9 years.
Correct.
Okay. So you opened 2017?
That's correct.
And you were already in this location?
No, I opened in this location. This place was a filthy hamburger place that I had to rebuild. And of course, we did a good job. And I was in New York. I was in Midtown because my offices were
Okay.
around 57th Street and Fifth Avenue. Like in the heart.
Okay. I see that on when you were showing us your the interior, you have like a map of Venice up on the wall, if I'm not mistaken, a nice old map of Venice.
Very old, yeah. I borrowed from my grandmother, and she died 40 years ago. I don't think she wanted that anymore.
So it's original.
Yeah, it's a 18th century.
Beautiful.
map. And we have a couple other things around here, just prints or reprints from Canaletto, a Murano glass. So I like to feel at home,
You like to feel at home.
even with
How
small
about your
details.
pasta machines? Are those also from, are they specific for Bigoi, or are they just, you can make any shape with them?
Well, I had to have the Italian kind of, I would say, almost generic pasta machines where you can make 300 different type of pasta. But I had them modified to make Bigoi.
Very nice.
So
And can you just describe to us what exactly is the shape of a Bigoi, if anyone has any doubts about the shape of it?
it's a thick spaghetti.
Thick spaghetti.
Right. That's the best way to describe it.
And what
Yeah,
is
yeah. Go ahead.
what is your what is the best sauce for Bigoi pasta? The very best, like what you would say, this is like the perfect sauce for Bigoi.
If you believe it, well, I can make a list of 100 different sauces. But if you believe in statistics, ragu di manzo, bolognese are the most common ones. And anything else, those are probably the two best ones, what we sell the most. And then other sauces are like aglio olio peperoncino,
Okay, so even the simplest.
even very simple ones. And grana e pepe, which is like a distant cousin of a, what do you call it, cacio e pepe, except we don't use pecorino, and we use cream. Puttanesca is also a good sauce. And there's some other sauces that we kind of invented here and work.
And what
pretty well.
ones did you invent?
Probably nothing, but that's modified. I mean, sauces with ham, tomatoes, and Chardonnay.
Oh, okay. Is just a question, cooked ham or raw ham? cooked ham, tomatoes, and
Chardonnay, the three major ingredients. And some other.
and that's your creation.
That's creation derived for something from back home.
Okay. And how did you select the sauces that you would be serving? I see you're down to maybe less than 20 sauces, if I'm correct. 12 sauces. How did you select? Because that's, you've gone through a selection process to get it down to just 12 sauces.
A very simple process. I just serve what I like. And apparently my customers like them as well. So
Okay.
why change?
Why change? And you said your best seller is remind me again what your best seller is?
It's a bolognese and a ragù di manzo.
Bolognese and ragù di manzo. Sounds amazing. So, since you're in Manhattan, do you get any celebrity sightings? Any celebrities coming in for some pasta?
Occasionally, if it's not celebrities, it's people that work for celebrities, or
Okay.
or we cater to studios, offices, celebrities' offices, let's say. It could be also designer showrooms, because I still have connections with the fashion world.
Okay, of course, luxury fashion, yeah.
Yeah, as movies and television, I don't go to the movies because I get bored. And television, same thing. I hardly watch TV. And so, and I had my people here tell me, oh, so and so came in, so and so came in. So good. To me, they're nothing special.
Okay, so when I look,
yeah, go ahead.
No, finish what you were saying.
No, I'm more impressed by a scientist or an oncologist than a TV personality or
Sure,
on the red
that
carpet
makes
personality.
sense.
So
Yeah, who make more of a difference in the world. So when I was looking on your website, I see that you wanted to create a little piece of Venice in New York.
true.
Yeah, so you've created like a little piece of
It's a
Venice in New
little
York.
niche, Yeah, yeah, the food, little hints here and there that reminds me and the customers of Venice, and everything authentic. In this relatively small space, there's only so much you can do, but everything we do, it's yeah. And we have some recipes that you only get in Venice and nowhere else. So
Yeah.
that's and it works. And of course, Venice has a special place in everybody's heart.
Yes.
Especially people that do travel a lot. And as I repeat, in this area, we do have lots of them.
Yes. People who travel.
Also, we have lots of Venetian people that come here. Not Venetian from the Veneto region, and they're from everywhere, from Padua, Vicenza, Rovigo, Verona, and Venice. So I guess we consider ourselves pretty authentic.
Yeah, you draw them to you. You draw.
And they come back.
And they come back.
Which is the best part, yeah.
That's the best part. Before we say goodbye, I'd like to ask you if there's something you would like to say to our listeners or any of your customers who are listening to us now.
Well, the best thing is stop by and see what we do. That's the best advertising. Actually, most of our advertising is by word of mouth. So I really do very little advertising. And I don't have time to go through the media, So yeah. I would say, yes, our best advertising is, and also I think it's most authentic, is word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
And apparently, be a little more patient. It works very well. Well, it has been working so far.
It has been working so far very successfully. Okay, Sebastian, it was wonderful having this chat with you and getting to know about your business and your restaurant.
Now it's your turn. You and your staff turn to come.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And the recorded version of this interview will be available on the Eccellenze Italiane channel.
Okay.
Okay,
Beautiful.
have a great day at work.
You do the same.
Thank you.
And a happy weekend.
Same to you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.